Dear students, I welcome on behalf of Amity Institute of Organic Agriculture. In earlier classes, we studied about soil fertility mapping, and today we will study about digital soil fertility maps. How digital soil fertility maps are prepared, we will understand the different steps. So soil fertility needs to be improved because of our growing population, rapid population all over the world. The purpose of soil fertility mapping is application of balanced fertilization according to soil test based on recommendation and integrated nutrient management for higher and sustainable crop production. In soil fertility maps, we study different organizations, like there is National Soil Information System, that is the part of United States Department of Agriculture, United States of America. So NASIS stands for National Soil Information System, and accordingly these soil survey reports are prepared. Not only soil survey reports but watershed management, fertility assessment, soil information, environmental reports, industrial purposes, all are highlighted. In soil fertility mapping, there are three steps: sampling or soil sample collection, soil analysis, it is also called soil testing, and final step is the fertility map, preparation of fertility maps. We use different digital systems. We study remote sensing, photogrammetry, GIS, that is Geographic Information System, GPS, Global Positioning Systems. All these sciences are under the science of cartography. What is Global Positioning System? The Global Positioning System is a surveying method based on the satellites, 24 satellites available on the geostationary position of the Earth. They are high above the Earth, and different satellites are there. Multiple satellites are there. They can take photograph from any point of the Earth in three-dimensional structure. They have a specially designed GPS receivers. When they are positioned at any point on the Earth, they can measure the distance very accurately. So they provide accurate geographic data from any point of the Earth. Photographs are taken by planes, aeroplanes, and as well as satellites. These are the photographs taken through the planes and satellites. You can see the water level with black color, structures residential levels, and blue color. Different altitudes are there. This is another type of photographs. You can see clear vegetations, land surfaces, roads are visible. These are called oblique photographs. Remote sensing is a method of viewing or acquiring information without coming in direct contact, and in this system electromagnetic radiations are used on the Earth's surface from the satellites or aeroplanes. The principal technology used to collect data from remote systems is electromagnetic radiations, radar, sonar in digital form. The data are later processed into different images. GIS. It is a computer-based information system to handle the geo-referenced data. They are geo-referenced data, geographically referenced data. They are already discussed with the authorized body all over the world. GIS is used to capture, store, update, manipulate, analyze, and output a full range of geographical data. So these are geographical data available for the world. There are a strategy as well. We can utilize all systems like GPS, Global Positioning System, Geo-referencing Information System, remote sensing. When the area is very large or the area is very wide, like states, then all systems are applicable. When the area is limited up to villages and panchayat or watersheds, again all systems can be applicable. But when the area is more or less than that we have to find fertility level, we have to find problematic area like acid soils, alkaline soils, dry soils, rainy soils. Then remote sensing may not be applicable in such case, and in a local area, that is localized area, very small area or group, only GPS and GIS is applicable. That is also not a convincing method, not a convenient method in the small regions. So we study fertility maps in 3 steps. One is soil sample collection. Already know the precautions, when to collect the soil sample from fallow land in a zigzag pattern according to fertility level, according to changes, color, shape, according to different locations, according to level of fertility. So these precautions are taken in soil sampling. This is compartmentalization or mixing of soil samples, making into 4. The opposite diagonals are mixed and opposite diagonals are discarded. The depth of soil sampling for grasses only 5 cm. For shallow rooted crops 15 cm or plough layer. For deep rooted crops like cotton, sugarcane, tomato, vegetables, it is 22 cm. And for horticultural crops and trees, it is 30 to 90 cm. The second step is soil analysis or soil testing. Soil are tested in the laboratory for the ultimate goal of soil fertility mapping. Now you can see low, medium and high levels are predicted. This is based on the value obtained after analysis. So after soil testing, value are interpreted on a table, and low, medium and high grading is given for the fertility class. And if the soil fertility is very low, then we can apply 106 to 128 percentage of the nitrogen recommendation. If the soil fertility status is found medium, then we apply 78 to 97% of the average fertilizer recommendation, average nitrogen recommendation. When the fertility status is found high, then we only apply 54 to 71% of the normal nitrogen recommended in percentage. In case of available potash phosphorus, we also apply 106 to 128% in case of low status, low phosphorus status soils. In case of medium phosphorus status soils, we apply 60 to 94% of phosphorus recommendation. In case of high phosphorus soils, we only apply 25 to 48% of the phosphorus recommendation. In case of available potassium, the doses are almost same as comparison to available phosphorus. And the last step is preparation of fertility maps. That is more complex, that is not an easy process. And the main system is GIS system, georeferencing system. It is computer based data georeferencing information system. Because soil samples were earlier not georeferenced, so GIS system is taken. GIS system is adopted because the samples are already georeferenced in GIS system. No validation of required because in the GIS system there is valid data by the government agencies. So GIS system is the main system. It is better than other GPS, remote sensing and other systems because of validity and georeferencing. These are the photographs. The red color means very low, very deficient. The yellow colors are low status of fertility, and the green colors is showing high fertility status. And the Indian region, you can see green color which is denoting high fertility level of Indian soils. Now another term comes DSM, Digital Soil Mapping. It is also called predictive soil mapping. It is creation and population of a spatial soil information system by numerical models. Models are developed and numerical data are predicted. What is digital soil mapping? It is computer-based production of digital maps of soil types and soil properties. Different soil types and soil properties are mentioned on the maps, and it is prepared by computer system. Soil maps are linked to the underlying digital elevation model, whereby the grid cells of the model are populated with soil attributes or soil characteristics. There is an equation. This equation shows how our knowledge is about any kind of soil. When we are going to a new place, when suppose we are going on tour, we are going on examination of a new soil, so this formula is followed for testing new soils. Here S stands for prior knowledge of the soil. The prior knowledge of soil is a function of the soil, climate, organisms, relief or topography, parent materials, age or time factor, spatial positions and spatial variations. All these take into account to know the exact status, exact knowledge of soil. So in this A model was called a score pen. A score pen was used for the prediction of soil classes. Different models are used in soil science, and so the study is very high, digital, sophisticated, and different instruments and models are used for the study of soil science. Here S is legacy of soil data. That means soil sample or soil profile. C means CORP, all are related to soil forming process. CORP means climate, organism, relief and parent material. All soil forming processes, all soil forming factors are related for the knowledge of new soil data, for developing information regarding new soils. Age or time factor is well known. Because of age, soil formation takes place in longer age, and a spatial position and a spatial variations are also taken into account for studying the soil, conditions of soil. O stands for vegetative cover or organisms. It is measured by analysis of NDVI, that is Normalized Difference Vegetation Index. These are satellite generated informations. Satellites can measure the Normalized Difference Vegetation Index, and it is very popular. They can the vegetative cover or vegetative index or organisms are measured with the help of land cover data. These land cover data have many products like globe cover, geo cover, global land 30, Corin. These are the global and international products which can measure the soil properties of organisms or land cover or vegetations. So these are the satellite data. Landsat geo cover is used for global images, and these images are merged by Earth Satellite Company. Relief or topography or slope of the land. There are two important data like shuttle radar topographic mission and global digital elevation models. These two models are used for determination of relief. They provide the data regarding relief or slope of the land, which are freely available for the users. The parent material data is also available with ISRIC world grids. These are also international survey data of soil data. They are soil centers, international centers for soil research information, and they provide, here the data are available on the website that is mentioned worldgrids.org. Parent materials. Parent materials are the rocks on which soil formation takes place. So we have studied that the parent materials under the term lithology. Rocks, materials are studied under lithology, and the science dealing with the study of internal earth rocks are called geology. So geological maps provide better information about parent materials. United States Geological Survey has also set several websites. They also provide data regarding parent materials. United States Geological Society have joined with ESRI and they have formed global ecological land unit maps at 250-meter resolutions. They also provide data on parent materials or rocks on which soil formation takes place. And the steps involved in digital soil mapping: number 1 is data preparation, number 2 is GIS operations, number 3 is upscaling, and the last score is polygon map drawing and rasterizing. Uncertainty are because of those samples, those data where samples are not taken, so only predictions are made. So there is also error in the experiment. They are called uncertainty. So in one photograph, digital soil mapping is here. You can see the first is data collection, that is soil observations, soil spatial influence system, soil properties, soil classes, soil external environmental data, soil inference system, external observations, soil functions, soil threats, scenario testing, risk assessment. These are the main headings which are the workflow. These are the steps involved in digital soil mapping. So in digital soil mapping, the first step is point maps. You can see the point maps of different location, zigzag location or random location. Second is overlay prediction and point data. With the help of point data, some predictions are made. The third is with the help of environmental predictions, a tabular form of data is created, and in the next step, regression equations are drawn, like y is equal to mx plus c, or y is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 and plus constant. And only after regression equation we are able to find the final map, and the final map is prepared after drawing the regression models. So now we are open for discussion.